All right, thanks for checking in with us for our initial intro video to our new Patreon page, which is located at patreon.com/PrimeSN. Been talking about this now for several weeks, and we're finally here. And what this is all about is we are now putting I'd say about half, give or take, of our programming behind our paywall, so to speak, which is our Patreon page. And that's going to include all of our horse racing programs from John Hardoon. We're going to have golf with Jan Stevenson. Got a lot of golf that we're going to be getting into as well. We've done that before. If you followed us for years, you know we've had a long history of golf content on this on this channel on our networks. And then we're going to have most, if not all, of our motorsports, not the interviews. We're going to keep our press conferences and things of that nature for free on our channel. But anything that involves Eric Smith and us breaking down the races in NASCAR and IndyCar, all of that, and hopefully even sometime real soon, we're going to get into F1. So that is going to be for a motorsports show. Playbook, all of our playbook programming with Mark Lawrence is going to be behind the paywall on our Patreon page. And then, of course, we're going to have several other programs that we're working on as well that we have yet to finalize. But once they are, then some of them are going to be moved over to the new page on Patreon. It doesn't mean that, again, we're not going to have free programming, because we have our Lads content, that all of it is going to remain free. That includes, of course, everything that we're going to be talking about in the coming months in free agency, and especially the NFL draft. All of that stuff remains free on our YouTube channel. This just gives us a very important opportunity, and something that we've worked a long time for, to try and make this channel something that I've been really working on, and that is a real top-notch quality production. And in order to get us to that point, we just have to have more bankroll. That's just the bottom line. And we've been giving away a lot of really good free content here for years. I mean, John Hardoon, every week he's been giving away his free picks, and he sells those. Mark Lawrence is giving away a lot of free content, and he sells those. And so what we're now going to be doing is we're going to say, look, I mean, instead of you getting all this for free, you're now going to have to pay a little bit for it, but we're also going to give you things that we never did before. So you're going to get the opportunity to have monthly Q&As with Mark Lawrence, weekly Q&As with John Hardoon, a bunch of other really cool stuff where John and Mark will be able to communicate with you even between the shows and before the events that we handicap. That's really important because there's always changes and things that go on between the show and the event that takes place. That is important for us to get out information key to success of a specific pick, and that's going to be very important. And then also the opportunity to do a bunch of other cool things, like you can vote now on a specific tier, because all of our pricing is going to be broken down in tiers. Our top tier for each analyst is going to give you the opportunity to decide what they talk about, like what race they handicap, what event they handicap. And that's important because a lot of times, yeah, this is good. It's good information, but I want you to talk about this game. Well, now you're going to get that opportunity to vote on those games. And then look, that doesn't mean that if it's all said and done and we've done the show, we've done the voting, maybe if you get the opportunity now that you're going to be able to communicate with these analysts on our Discord community message board, you could try, say, hey, what do you think about this game? Hey, John, what do you think about this race? But this gives you the opportunity, the main thing, not just the Q&As on a weekly or monthly basis, but this also gives you the opportunity to talk to these guys about anything that's really important in between the Q&A sessions, about something that goes on in a sporting event, news just broke, and you want to get their feeling on it. You don't have to wait 6 days. You don't have to wait 20 days. and you'll be able to go to the message board and talk to these guys, or at least strike up a conversation, and also strike up a conversation with everybody else that's in the message board. That's our goal. I mean, this isn't just going to be all about these top analysts and talking to them, but hopefully months from now, a year from now, there's going to be hundreds of other fans on these message boards that you're going to be able to talk to, because they're there because they all like the same thing you guys do. So that's our main hope here. And look, this is all about what we can do for you. There's just no doubt about that, because anything that comes through, as far as it could be a simple $5 monthly subscription, and you get the opportunity to watch every video behind the paywall, every video on our Patreon page. Okay. It could be as simple as that. It could be you get a tier to choose from. Okay, what am I going to get for tier 2 or tier 3? All right, well, you can get maybe if you move up a tier, you get an opportunity to have a Q&A with John or Mark. Don't forget Eric Smith does our motorsports coverage. You get the opportunity to talk about where you'd like to see Eric go, and we put goals together too. Hey, you wanna put an extra few hundred together, and we get like 3 months or 4 months to put these goals together. And Eric was thinking of going to a really cool event, but he couldn't afford it. You know what? We'll collectively pay for that. Eric goes there, and now you get to see everything that Eric does there behind the scenes. He's going to take so much video of what's going on there, interviews, all sorts of cool stuff. We're going to take a look at the track. We're going to go to all different locations, and that's all because of you. All right, so it's not. I'm not putting this together to try to make a quick buck and try to make a few dollars a month. I'm putting this together because we've been working on this for a long time. And in order for us to really make it work like a professional channel, we need support, financial support. And yes, we can get it from sponsors. And I'm sure if we do really well, we're going to get sponsorship help, because I've had it before and it'll happen again. But what I love about this is it gives us the opportunity where you guys are investing in the channel. And so it's sort of like a sponsor. Anytime I've had a sponsor, I have done cartwheels to try to please that sponsor. What can I do to please the sponsor? Well, now it's going to be about what can I do to please you guys? And that's all it's going to be about. And whether it's 10, 50, 500, 5,000 fans out there that eventually are going to be a part of our community, I am in charge of making sure that each and every one of you guys are satisfied. Now, I know I'm not going to be able to do that, but I'm going to work at it, and I'm going to work on it, and that is my goal, to satisfy everything that you guys are looking for, and not even just from me, but obviously from our analysts and some of the other new shows that we'll bring on here, because right in the beginning, we're going to have Eric Smith talking motorsports, and John Hardoon talking horse racing, and Mark Lawrence doing his thing with college basketball and football. But then we've got other shows that we're going to be working on as well that I can't really talk about right now. But also, we have all of our free stuff on YouTube as well. That's not going away. So it's the perfect time of year. I mean, I can't wait for all the NFL draft shows and videos that I'm going to be able to put together between now and the draft. I've just been working behind the scenes for the past month or so, getting it all ready, and now we're here. And I wanted to save all of that for now. So not only are we going to, because if you frequented our channel lately, you probably see that we've gone from like 10 shows a week to like 3. That's because for the past month and a half, everything has been about now. And now that now this is up and running, our new Patreon page, that's also going to help our YouTube channel, because we are just going to inundate YouTube channel and the Patreon page with as much content as possible. So you guys can decide, hey, I'm just content with the free stuff. And anybody else can say, you know what, I'll take a look at for $5 a month. Great, I'll do that. But I also want to see these guys succeed. I like them. I like the direction that they're going. I like what they talk about. And I'd like to see them succeed. So yeah, I'll throw $5 a month into just taking a look at all their videos. That's all I'm interested in. And and for us, it means everything. It may only be $5 to you, but that $5, like I said, to me, I don't care if it's $5 from, Joe fan compared to a $5,000 deal from Joe executive with so and so with so and so product. I am going to treat them equally because it's all about, like I said, making everybody as satisfied as possible. And I don't have a problem thinking that I'll be able to do that because I've always been built that way anyway, and I hope I've been able to achieve that for the most part. But anyway, we're up and running. We've got our Patreon page ready to go, and we're really excited about it. And I am going to update these videos as much as possible. We'll put a horse racing intro together, and we'll try to put intros together for all the different sports. We'll post them on the YouTube page. We'll post them on the Patreon page. So we'll have it all available. And this will give you an opportunity to know a little bit more for each analyst exactly what we're doing. It's going to take us some time to fill in the gaps and things of that nature. What works, what doesn't work, and obviously, you just let us know. Say, hey, what do you like? What you don't like? And if there's something that we're not providing, and you think that we can provide it, then let us know that as well. Maybe there's stuff that I'm not even taking advantage for you guys that I should. Let me know, and we'll help close that gap. But you're going to love some of the extras that we're going to provide for you guys in case you are willing to go up and above. You're not just interested in tier 1. You want to go to tier 2 or tier 3 with Playbook or the horse racing show. You're going to check out what's in those tiers, and you're going to see that if you can afford it, you'll like it, especially if you like these guys, because it's going to give you the opportunity, like I said before, to talk to them, open up dialogue with these guys. And I think that's cool. I mean, I wish I had that opportunity when I was a fan years ago, and the only way that I can communicate with the people that I heard on the radio is I had to sit there and hold on a phone call for like 15, 20 minutes. And I was lucky if I got 30 seconds in, and then it was on to the next guy. I mean, that just wasn't fun. I mean, it wasn't. It was okay, for the moment, but this is something that's longer term. This is not just one phone call for a couple of seconds. This gives everybody, hopefully, that joins our page the opportunity to collaborate together almost. And I'd love to see, I mean, my goals, my long-term goals are big, and I want this community to be big. There's only so much that you can do to get this started. I wanted to start this on the 1st of January. So it's almost February 1st. So I got to get this started. So we're going to get this started. We're going to get this up, and we're going to see how it goes. And we just hope you love it. And we hope you join us. And that's all I'm going to say to get this thing going here in the beginning. And again, thanks a lot. Because if you've followed through this entire intro video, then hopefully you're committed. And if there's anything else that we can do to get you there, well, I'll think of it. Trust me. Anyway, thanks for checking in with us again here on our YouTube channel at Prime Sports Network. And don't forget, you can see it right there, patreon.com/PrimeSN. Go there now and check out the tiers and jump on board. And we hope you do.